Here we go for round one. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They blocked the left there. They have no respect for each other's punching power. There's a counter shot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Back and forth they go. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They blocked the left there. He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for the... And there's the bell to start round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Punch, counter punch. Nice defense on that jab. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The perfect counter lands. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. How about that time counter shot? And he misses with that straight left. Nice counter. You don't want to trade shots. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter shot lands. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Couldn't land that jab. Just missing with the uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
On to the fourth we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he scores with the counter. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on a belly of the ring with fights like that, when you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. There's the bell to start round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Counter punch right up the middle. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. It's bombs away.
There's a counter shot.
Good counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. Here we go in the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
There's a counter shot.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What? Hold that thought! Oh, that one got Martin good. And finally, Charles Martin's on the canvas. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Well, you can't do that, can you? Charles Martin just got clipped hard. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Charles Martin just got clipped hard. He somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been... Did you see that? Klitschko is stumbling around. He's got to find himself here. Do you believe this? Klitschko is down. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that round.
Don't be looking there for one shot.
Here we go. It's round 7. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Good counter punch. They blocked the left there. he scores with the counter. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. And he did not take that well at all, Klitschko. Klitschko in big trouble. Can he make his way out of it? The legend Klitschko is on the canvas. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What